It's a red-hot seller's market, and here are 4 of the common misconceptions that we're seeing today. If you've been listening to the news, you'll have heard that we're in a red-hot seller's market. Homes are selling for way over asking price, and sellers are getting excellent terms and conditions, and things are getting a little crazy. But if you're a seller, what does that mean, being in a hyper seller's market where demand greatly outweighs supply? Well, today I'll share with you 4 common misconceptions about a strong seller's market that you need to know before you list your home. Number 1, you need a plan for your next home before you list the current one. Well, this misconception, I believe, is what's stopping many people from putting their homes on the market. They're concerned about what comes next. I mean, one great thing about being in a hyper seller's market is that many sellers have the ability to set very favorable terms that make transitioning to their next home much smoother, like a short closing date or a long leaseback. Many of my clients have been able to negotiate long closing dates and actually stay rent-free for 60, 90, 120 days. That gives them the ability to find a new home and then take their time to move in it. Number 2, your home's condition doesn't matter. In a market like ours, a home's condition doesn't matter, and well, Renee, we'll just put it on the market and it'll just sell. While that might be true in certain price ranges, the condition always drives the price. When I meet with my clients about listing their homes, I always take them through the house, room by room, and give them staging tips and advice about repairs and updates so that they can get the absolute most money for their home in the shortest time possible. Sometimes it makes sense to sell a home as is, and sometimes it doesn't. Before you start doing your home improvements on your own, speak with a realtor who's knowledgeable about the current market and what things are important to buyers. Misconception number 3, you can price your home above the market. Well, in our market, it's very important to set the asking price appropriately. Buyers are very concerned about overpaying for a home. If you set the list price too high in the beginning, buyers who are fatigued from being in the market for a while will be hesitant to make an offer on your home. Overpriced homes tend to sit on the market for much longer than usual and often sell for less than they would have if they just priced correctly at the start. Go through the numbers with your realtor and ask them to help you set up an appropriate pricing strategy. Number 4 misconception, you don't need a realtor to sell your home. There's a temptation to sell for sale by owner in order to save some money and maximize on profits. However, that doesn't always work. In our market, when you put a home onto the market, if it's not priced, staged, or marketed correctly, you won't get an outcome proportional to the time, money, and energy that you put into the transaction. The last few listings I've sold have upwards of 50 showings in a single week. They've received multiple offers, and it's very difficult to navigate those offers and transactions from contract all the way to closing and beyond if you're just doing it by yourself. There's so many hurdles to jump through, and it really helps to have an experienced professional at your side. So if you have any questions about our hyper sellers market, make sure to reach out to us. We'd love to chat about it and go through some of these common misconceptions. I hope you found this video helpful, and thank you for watching.